What's happening, everybody? Hey, listen, I got a little surprise. I picked up something today on Craigslist and I want to show you. Let's go look. Here it is. This is a Cowl hood. I don't know the brand. It looks really well made. It's got a nice profile to it, and it's got a nice shape to it. Kind of exactly what I was looking for. I'm really picky when it comes to Cowl hoods because a lot of them are too flat right here, and a lot of them don't angle out like this, and a lot of them don't angle out like this. Some of them push out like that. So this has everything needed for to bolt right on. And guys, I got this at a pretty good deal. I couldn't pass it up, especially being for an 85, 86. So I'm gonna pull it out and wash it up. It is painted white. It's not gel coat. It just came off a white car. So of course it'll have to get painted, but yeah, let's pull it out. Okay, it's all cleaned up. Kind of get you a better view of the profile. Looks to be about 2.5 inch, maybe 3 inch. But yeah, tomorrow we'll get this girl bolted on. See how she looks on the car. Then it's going to get painted. Okay guys, so there it is. This is the Cowl hood I got for what I think is a great price. And forget the obvious fact that it's super white, refrigerator white. And it's really screwing up the color balance on the camera. But looking at the profile, see if we can get a decent view here. Like I said, I'm real picky about the slope right here in the front. A lot of them come straight back and then flat and curve, and they're almost too flat right there, and then just doesn't look right with the body curves. So I always really kind of wanted to go with the Cervini because it doesn't have that slope and has a really nice shape to it. When I saw this online, I thought that it was a Cervini hood, and it turns out I don't think that it is. Because, let me pop it up for you guys. Okay, so it is fiberglass, obviously. The bottom side is still original gel coat, and the top has actually been painted white. It's got a nice single stage, super refrigerator white gloss to it. So anyways, it's not a Cervini from what I can tell, because not that I care, to be honest, but this one I originally wanted. This one matches the look to it, but man, it's well made. It's completely two-piece. It's got the ventilation back there with the vents for the actual functioning cowl. And the Cervinis, I think, are actually cut out here, and this is raw, so maybe they're saving some material and some weight here. And it also says Cervini right here. Otherwise, the hood is pretty much an identical copy of Cervini's. So, and I paid a fraction of the price for this. So I don't know how much this hood would have cost new, but it is sturdy, it's solid, and it's going to look great when I get it painted. Installation was super easy, guys. You just obviously remove your bolts here, bolt it on. This one's got steel reinforced plates behind the fiberglass, so it bolts on really securely. I adjusted these here and there first to get the forward and aft adjusted on it, and then the hood was sticking up way too high in the back, so you just loosen these guys up here, drop it down a little bit, and then the nose was sticking up too far, so I had to loosen the hood latch and drop it down. So now, hold on a second, and also let me show you guys this too, how close the cowl, because this cowl angles back right there at an angle, so it fits nice and flush when the hood's open. But you can see where it is super close, if not rubbing, on the front right here and over there. So probably I'm going to try to loosen this up, maybe scoot it back, and if I can't do that, I'm going to end up just notching this. I don't really care. This thing's all cracked up, so I'll put a notch in there to keep it from rubbing the hood, especially once that it's painted. So I'll show you when it's closed, how close it is. And also, once the hood latch is adjusted, obviously I want to make sure your catch here catches and so the hood doesn't fly up, but I'll show you something here. Once it's correctly adjusted, and once it latches down to the hood cable latch, you shouldn't be able to move the hood up. It should be solid, and it should be right up against the stop. So your bump stop should come right up to it. So I dropped them down, both sides really low. Made sure that I wanted this down as far as I could, and make sure that it wasn't lifting up after it's been locked, and then lifted up the bumps on both sides so that it wouldn't wobble. So you can see they're solid. So yeah, you can see how close when it's closed, the cowl is to the cowl panel. And you can see we kind of touched it here, installing it. Me and Buddy installed this. So I don't want to actually notch the cowl hood itself. I'll probably end up notching this guy just a little bit to make sure that doesn't rub. But that's it. It looks like a 2.5. I haven't actually measured it. But yeah, man, I think it looks pretty rad. I've gotten the oh yeah, let me show you guys this real quick. Got the old hood off over there, and went to a swap meet. Went to the Decatur swap meet this weekend, and I was able to find this here for 15 bucks, and it is a new in-wrapper vinyl GT decal. So this will not fit on the cowl hood without cutting and hacking it up, but I'll probably end up selling my stock hood and this along with it. So if anybody wants to go the stock GT look, they're more than welcome to. I'm not too butthurt about losing that hood because I found out that it's off like an 85. It's not the original hood anyways. It's got emission stickers for carburetor on it. So somebody at one point swapped. I know the front end of my car's been hit or bumped because the front nose was red. But anyways, this is wrong stuff on it. This is all for carburetor. But it's in decent shape. It's chipped up. So, also picked up these valve covers, guys. This guy was basically giving these things away. I think I paid 10 or 15 for these. These are 86 valve covers. Yeah, they got an E6 part number on them. And they're painted, but I'm going to spend some time whenever I rebuild the motor, clean off the paint and getting these things cleaned up and polished, make them nice. I can clean these up without taking the old ones off, so that's kind of cool. So I spent 30 bucks. No, I spent 25 bucks at the swap meet, and I got that and the sticker. So I think I got that for 10 bucks. Can't remember. Maybe that for, I don't know. Obviously can't add it a. So let me show you the inside of the car, guys. Alright, everything inside is buttoned up. You can see how much the hood sticks up. At first it kind of takes a little bit of getting used to driving it because it is not the flush look that you're used to, so it takes up a little bit of room in your visual here, but I don't really care. It looks cool, and I think it matches the car. So, what are we going to do about paint? I don't know. I've been trying to hit up some paint shops. I know a lot of guys who know guys with paint shops and paint booths, and there's some talent on the street here. There's a guy on the end of the street who is really good at painting himself. I've painted before. I painted the Trino, but not the base and clear, but I have painted base and clear on my 95 F350 on the tailgate, and it came out really good, but I don't know. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think I should do. I kind of don't want to get into body that much because it is very time consuming, and I gotta buy a lot of materials. So stuff like sandpaper, dual action sander, blocks, that's not even counting the chemical supplies for primer, sealer, base clear, and the guns. I've got two guns. I've got one I shot primer with, and I've got one I shot base and clear with before. and it worked. So, I mean, here's the deal. If I paint that hood and I get a color match, it's going to look nicer than the rest of the car, just because the rest of the car is so faded. And, you know, I don't know if I'm 100% happy with the color. I'd like to go with a Sonic blue. It's a little bit more bluer. But the car needs a lot of body work. It needs, you know, it's got chips all over it. It's got cracks all over it. It's just really, you know, it's foggy here. Somebody has wet sanded it and didn't polish it out around the doors. It's got clear coat chipping here. It's a 10-footer. I mean, when you're far away, it looks good. I'd like to get it painted and color match, maybe just so I can make it to the Texas Mustang Invasion without, you know, showing up with a refrigerator hood. So that would be cool. But I also want to get the front bumper repaint. I figure while I'm at it, you know, let's go ahead and fix this mess and get all the chips, dings, and scrapes all over this bumper fixed. That whole bumper needs to be stripped down completely and repainted. So, you know, if I could find a shop that color matches, I would have them do the hood and the nose just to fix the major flaws in the car, and then later down the road maybe get the whole thing painted. So I don't know, I've been contemplating on just biting the bullet, doing body work. But I'll be honest, I don't want to spend money on painting body right now. I want to spend it on the motor. So I feel kind of like a poser, man, because with the go fast hood, it's not so go fast. So there's be a big engine in there with that hood on it, and it does scream fast, and you know, it's a little bit deceiving. So I don't know, guys. So I'm tempted to paint it, not paint it. I don't know. You tell me. Paint the whole car, bite the bullet, and do it right. Because I know once I start doing the whole car, I'm going to have to do it right. Everything's going to have to come off and down as much as I can to almost metal, if not metal, on most of it, and try to actually get, you know, the car look. Isn't it? Because if you're going to do it and you're going to just spend time in prep work, it takes, you know, a billion hours to do something like that. And if you're going to do it, just bite the bullet and do it right. And then I don't have to convert this garage to a paint booth, move out the Torino, clean everything, get some sort of ventilation in here, and paint. I mean, that's what I do in my Torino, and it took all summer, 6 months when I didn't have a family. You know what I mean? And body work, dents, dolly hammer, welding, man, you name it. And then about 5 or 6 coats of high build primer and a ton of sanding. And it came out okay. I love my Torino, but it's not perfect. So kind of want the Mustang a little bit nicer maybe. So I'm gonna look around, look at some shops. Like I said, I know some guys who own some shops, and they may be able to help me out, see what's going on. So probably just gonna get the hood painted. You guys probably don't care. You're like, shut up, quit talking. Not interested. But anyways, man, I just want to show you guys the hood. That's it. Got that off Craigslist, drove out and grabbed it, cleaned it up, slapped it on. I think it looks pretty good. Went to a Decatur swap meet, picked up some other little pieces here and there. They didn't have shit really for Mustang stuff out there this time. It was pretty dead. And then, yeah, we'll see you guys next time. We'll either be doing paint and body on the hood, or leaving it and just continue on with the motor. Or someone else is going to paint it. Hell, I may vinyl wrap it. I don't know. See you guys next time.